Sports Arena. It's the question as one team battles to shut the door on the season. The NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. And Greg Anthony. They are certainly in a do-or-die position, trailing 3 games to 1. An uphill climb to be sure, then here on out to stay alive.
Yeah, backs against the wall. They're a desperate team. The title clearly slipping away, and they've got a tall task ahead. But it's not out of the realm here for them to be able to do this. Focus on this game. Get this win and go from there.
Yeah, maybe they can send an emphatic message here tonight. Roll to a big win. start to sow some seeds of doubt in the heads of those guys. And then, like you said, Greg, just see what happens in Game 6.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Carlos in at point guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Russell. And it's Bosh in at the 3. Here's Carlos. Here's Gobert. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Gobert against Mozgov. Outside Bosh. About 1 minute into the first quarter. James. The wide open look here for Bosh. The Cavaliers pull it in. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
Really left alone that time. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Feeds it to Russell. James against Love. The drive by James. Back to Russell. For 3. No luck. And Cleveland the other way now.
Well, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Outside Irving. Kicks it to Shumpert. Picked by Mozgov. Love wide open. He fires. Misses, and he wants that one back.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Lakers shooting their first free throws here for the night. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Now here's Shumpert. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Irving drives in. Gobert with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Shape up. Shape up.
Shumpert gets a wide open look. And another 3 for Cleveland.
How about that screen by Love? That was a wall.
They set the screen. The chosen one passes to James. Russell with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Bosh. Another shot. That's good on the jump shot. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Send it over to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach David Blatt. Doris?
Clearly, this wasn't the position, trailing 3 games to 1, that they had expected to find themselves here in the NBA Finals. But he said it's not unheard of for a team to be in this position and to come back and win the series. As he told me, it's happened before, and we plan to make it happen again. We'll take as many games as they want to give us, guys.
And thank you, Doris. Now, here is Smith after D'Angelo Russell's miss, and he gets it to go. Lakers trail by 5. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's the chosen one. He's covered by Irving. Carlos. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Here's James from 13 feet. It goes down. James has got his first bucket of the night.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Outside Irving. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Here's the chosen one. On the wing, James. And he makes good on the layup. LeBron's got his second basket of the night.
You know, guys, I would call that methodical but explosive. You know, he waits for the opportunity and then boom, right to the rack.
Bosch passes to the chosen one. They double him with Irving. James outside. Gobert in the corner. Here's Carlos. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And it's tied up with that one. Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Now the free throw is good. Now leading by one. Here's Irving. Picked by Mozgov. Fires the three. Here's Thompson, and he dunks it down.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
Shumpert dishes to Irving. Bosch grabs the miss.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's the chosen one. Down low. Tipped away. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Russell. And three chances on that possession. But they just couldn't find an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Irving's got 6 points. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Rudy Gobert, #1. Anderson Varejao checked in for Mozgov. And then for Los Angeles, Hibbert comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Williams in for Russell. The chosen one passes to James, and Thompson sends it back. Irving with a clean look. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
Here's the chosen one, covered by Irving. It's Varejao, high post. Picked by Varejao. Fades back. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Now it's a 5-point Cavalier lead.
Great shot. Had to fade back, but he still managed to drain.
Outside Bosch. Hibbert the pass to the chosen one. Hibbert with the screen. Outside Williams. And it's Bosch in the corner. From 12 feet out. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Bosch. And it's 8 points for LeBron. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Varejao with a screen on Bosch. The rebound by the chosen one.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Irving with it. Now guarded by the chosen one. Irving kicks to Shumpert. Wide open shot is on the money. Shumpert's got 5 now.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Alonzo G is checked in for Cleveland. Rozier comes in for Irving. Here is Verja. Thompson outside. Here's Rozier. The shot misses. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Here's Carlos. And he banks in the layup. The chosen one's got his second bucket of the night. Cleveland leading by 3. Pass to Rozier. Shoots from the right block. And the bucket counts. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes. Like conducting an orchestra.
Here's the chosen one. To the wing on the left. Now here's Burks. Guarded closer. And yes, sir, that one drops.
The defender was spinning around like an agitator in a washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
And so here's Cleveland. They lead by 4. And Shumpert kicks to Verja. Teardrop shot. And it's finished off by Shumpert as he lays it in. Shumpert's got his 3rd basket of the night. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. On the wing, Williams shoots the 3. Count the bucket.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Here's Rozier. The screen from Thompson. Rozier the pass to Thompson. Here's Verja, and again it's Cleveland.
And that's what you want to see. Good fundamental sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Down low, here's Splitter. No luck. Good D by Thompson.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Here's Shumpert. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Shumpert's got 9.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Burks in the corner. There's 1:17 left here in the first quarter. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Fellas, the rebounding has been very strong. Excellent so far. Putbacks are very valuable, and they're getting some.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Biyombo's checked in, and the basket good. Biyombo's got his first bucket of the night.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, following the miss by Freak, and the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Williams. This is to G. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Playing smart offensively in the first half. No doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Here's the chosen one to the inside. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
Shumpert, no good.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Rozier, and that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And speaking with Roy Hibbert before the game, he helped illuminate their defensive philosophy. When you have that sort of focus like Hibbert, that guy. for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Farajao comes in for J.R. Smith. Shumpert, he's checked in for Alonzo G. And it's Rozier in for Kyrie Irving. Taking a look at the Lakers. Carlos, he's in at the point. Roy Hibbert is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Lewis Williams. And it's Bosh in at the 3 slot.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers had a huge game. He finished with 45 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he... carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give us any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Mozgov hits them both.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settling. The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
The shot's good from the chosen one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnover.
You know, adding changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
4 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Williams. Good, and it's Bosh picking up the assist. And it's an 11-point Laker lead.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And stolen by Hibbert. Here's Carlos. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep. And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary.
He's got 16. Passes to Rozier. To shoot. And the pass to Rozier. But Trey. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here's Love. He has 6. Mozgov, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Mozgov's got 4 points this quarter.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles Leafs cut to just 11 on the basket from Rozier. Here's the chosen one. He's guarded by Love. On the wing, Williams. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Carlos. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Love dishes to Shumpert. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Splitters checked in for Roy Hibbert. For Cleveland, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. To the paint, here's Gobert. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. First trip to the line for him here. And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. There's 1:38 left in the first half. Pass to Shumpert. The screen from Thompson. And Shumpert kicks to Thompson. Here's Mozgov. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Freak number one. Kyrie Irving is second.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
Mozgov hits them both. There's 1:26 left to play here in the half. They swipe it. It's deflected and stolen by Splitter. The kick out to Williams. Splitter sets a screen. Williams attacking. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. And it's going to go on Iman Shumpert. For Los Angeles, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Williams.
Oh my God, I just got that.
And both free throws good for Lewis Williams.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
The screen from Thompson. Shumpert passes to Thompson. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Mark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch. Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Rozier the pass to Thompson. The Lakers with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, but one more advantage in the stat column, and that's what's translated to this lead.
Here's the chosen one. 20 points for him. Splitter misses.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And it's Rozier missing. He gets it up. That'll do it for the first half. Lakers ahead, up 9. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, an incredible turnaround for you guys between the first and second quarters. What allowed you to jump out to this lead you've built?
I just think we started playing more cohesively as a team. We were really on the same page to start off the game, but after that first quarter, we turned it around.
Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3. And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway.
Some excellent numbers in this one. For the chosen one, he has 20 points and 2 blocks. I tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively? He's been clicking there as well.
Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Kyrie Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Smith in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Irving dishes to Love. Out to Shumpert. Fires, high post. A rebound by the chosen one.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession. Here's Irving. In the corner, Smith with it. It's a pick by Love. Off the pick.
That's a wall.
Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And it's 8 points for Love.
Nice move. And I think the halftime break really gave him a second one.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Lakers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside jumper. It's a pick by Love. Smith with a wide open look. Knocks down the 3 ball. Smith's got 8 points.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. Went to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its head. I love it.
Yeah, this crowd is stunned.
And that's as electric a finish as you're going to see.
Here's Irving following the bucket by the Lakers. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the 3-point line? Come on.
The drive by Russell. Here's Carlos. The shot from the low post is good. The chosen one's got 6 points in the quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And Shumpert kicks to Mozgov. And he gets the bucket.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Here's the chosen one. He's covered by Irving. Outside jumper. Back to Irving. Mozgov sets a screen for Irving. Misses the wing J.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. Yeah, that's a tough call right there. It really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Biombo is checked in for Mozgov. Now, here is Russell. 11 points in the game. They get it again. Here's Carlos. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Let's go.
The chosen one's got 8 here in the quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 8. And Shumpert kicks to Irving. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And they'll keep possession. It's a pick by Love. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
And Cleveland making a change here. Verajau's checked in. Los Angeles leading by 8. Here's the chosen one. And he has 28 points for the game. A drive by Russell. James in the post. Covered by Biyombo. And a missed layup. For Cleveland, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Smith for 3. That drops. Smith's got 11 points.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
It seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He's been turnover-free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Nice shot by Smith.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Here's the chosen one to the right side. He feeds it to Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Snatched up. Here's Carlos. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Lakers. Now here's Irving. 13 points in the game. Biyombo with it. Picked up by Hibbert. Here's Shumpert. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Complete domination. What a game for Shumpert. He's got 19 points and 6 assists.
Big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Verejao. Thompson comes in for Biyombo. Love's checked in for Smith. And it's Rozier in for Iman Shumpert. And that one's good, Irving.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
The dish now to Mozgov. So nice passing by Cleveland here. 1:22 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's the chosen one. He's got 29 points. Burks can't get it to go.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Wasted no time on that one. Now it's a 5-point Cleveland lead.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
To the middle. Here's Splitter. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Russell, he's checked in for Alec Burks. And the foul called on Freak. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Yeah, he'll make the walk of shame back to the bench.
And